Hello, ladies and gents. I have returned. Yes, though, I finally managed to escape from the nut house, and the poor bastards, that is you, has now got me back. Yay, phrasing things well. Anyhow, yes, I'm back from my long departure, absence, obviously, and moved to a new area, over the hills and far away, as in about 5 minutes walk from my house over there. It's got an idea for a new project, which involves a bit of terraforming I've already done, such as making that river into a lake, and building a part of a mountain over here, and digging that hole. The idea I've got is of a big circular mountain range with a lake in the middle, waterfalls all around, and kind of various types of building kind of built into it. See, this is part of the wall what I've built. That's kind of where the water level's going to be, just my little benchmarking thing. Well, not benchmarking, watermarking, I suppose. Yes. And alright, I'm on to doing the last bit to seal up the thing before I can fill it. And that is building a lovely dam. With the stuff I've already sourced and stored in my workshed. Yeah. Where is it? Yes, I'm going to be playing around with polished granite for a bit, because I haven't really done that previously. I've got a lot of stone brick as well. I've got a little bit, as you can see. Not much, you know. Put my clothes on. There we go. Anything I need? Not really. A bit more brick. Right. So, actually, I better check this. I moved you along. I've bought enough stuff so I should be able to be self-sufficient over here. Here's a good girl. He's such a good girl. Have a potato. It's on the floor. You're a messy eater. Anyway, yeah. I've already marked a bugger out. Building a dam here. Possibly a goddamn. You never know. Well, to be honest, because I couldn't be asked building another bloody wall out of filth. So I thought I'd build a wall out of rocks instead. Because that's different. Yeah, general idea. Originally I was going to do this with sandstone. Then, after some exhaustive research, found out there wasn't a desert anywhere near my house. So I couldn't get any sand. Therefore, granite! That's perfectly logical. Eh? Eh? Uh-oh. Oh, good. I buggered it up. Huh. Good thing I found that out now rather than in about an hour's time. That wouldn't have ended well. Doop, doop, doop. Nice. So that goes 3. Eh. 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2. Do. I think that's right. Yeah, these 3. No, that's full. That's a different number. Oh, God. Off to a good start, eh? So I was thinking about things I was going to talk about, but that's put me off my straw a little now. Let's get this up as well, so it don't confuse me later. Yes, I've been away for a while due to various life stuff happening. Nothing that could really be avoided. For one thing, most of it was kind of good in the long run, so it wouldn't have been a good idea to avoid it, really. I was about to put cobblestone back in the hole. Let's not do that, that would be silly. And you know, I've been not really able to do anything YouTube wise for a while. I've bugged that up again, haven't I? I need one. How about, was that right? Was that right? That was right. Nothing happened. I can't even make a bloody curve properly. What's wrong with me? Then a 2, and a 2 right angle. Right. Yeah. Probably won't go with exactly the stone here. Huh. I had to build this hill as well because it was a bit too low. But I didn't leave any of it hollow though. Mainly because zombie spawning and making it noises is really irritating. It's nothing to do with safety or anything. God forbid, no. Bugger that. 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then a 1, I think. Oops, not there. That is wrong. 9 or 1, possibly, and hopefully that'll line up when I've finished. Yeah. What's that cobble there? Right. Where was I? Oh yeah, yammering on in pointlessly. Oh, fuck. Yeah, idea for this project, because I wanted to do something, you know, fresh start sort of thing, coming back. And part of that is kind of linked to with the Celtic tribal stuff. I've kind of done it before, so I wanted something a bit, well, not the same thing really, understandably. So I thought I'd try something new. I can always go back to it later, because I've still got a few ideas. I just fancy doing something that didn't involve wood, not vast quantities of it anyway. So the idea behind this one, cunning as it is kind of going for, as I say, the kind of lake with all the waterfalls all around when this is all built up, apart from this bit which will have just a little outlet, the river. And I'm thinking of doing a castle at the top, possibly in the middle on another island I might make. And it's kind of the idea of it, a town that's built up over years. So it starts off with a kind of medieval castle. Then then other buildings around there will be, you might have some kind of early Victorian stuff, maybe a bit steampunky. Then in some other areas you might have slightly more modern stuff, like it. Try and do it as sympathetic architecture, so none of it looks weird next to each other. It's amazing what you can do with colours for that, actually. And yeah. So I get to choose a mix of building styles without it looking strange, which I kind of like the idea of. Let's probably dig out some of this. I'm going to put a tower on each end of this, so it won't look entirely stupid. Hopefully. That's the intention anyway. God knows what we actually end up with. Okay, that was a 1, 2, 3. Alright, that should have been another 3 rather than a 1 on that side. That's easy enough to change, huh? And that's probably going to be about the height it's going to be. I can make it about 3, 4 wide. I haven't quite decided yet. I want it to be wide enough to have a nice walkway on it. Probably a bit of wood, just contrast the stone a bit. Boo-biddy-boo. I'm going to have to go to bed soon or I'll get murdered, which is always a thing that occurs. Honestly, can't say it's something I look forward to. Yeah, there's 3. Particularly with creepers and the whole blowing up all the stuff I just built. Yeah, let's get some sleep. Yeah, I haven't actually played that much Minecraft until recently, so I've kind of missed a few updates. There's still a lot of stuff that's probably changed that I don't quite understand. And that hover block irritates me that I can't be arsed changing it. Like, well, some stuff I rather like the doors. So this one looks like it's made out of chocolate. Chocolatey door. Yum. Midnight snack, you know? Well, it would be a midnight snack if I hadn't just slept and made it not midnight. Yeah, logic. Ish. Do that another layer down. Just in case. Just in case. Yeah. Well, got to work out what level I'm doing that to first. Well, I'm doing that too, isn't it? Yeah. So what have I done here? 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. Oops. Oh, that's daft because I don't want to do it like that. Don't do that. Do it like that. Kind of. Not sure what the term's called, but it's a lot of Victorian buildings have kind of say a brick, and then they maybe have a sandstone or different coloured brick kind of framing stuff. Kind of going for that effect, but on a somewhat larger scale than usual. I'm going to try and keep a similar colour palette for the rest of the build as well. Have I got any construction filth? I've got 5, that'll do. That's not what I intended, but it works! Haha! That's 1, 2. I think it was 3 then the sandstone. Not sandstone, granite. Yeah, I did have to go through a bit of a journey and set up a small mining base to get all this stuff. 1, 2, 3. Counting that as a ground just for the sake of it. 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a gap of 3, but I've gone too far. My theory was right. I just put it into practice completely wrong. That's kind of a thing. Yeah. And I managed to lose all my diamond gear, so I had to make new ones. So, yeah, I can't actually remember how I lost it. I assume there was... Oh, it was the nether and lava. Yeah, that one's always fun. I was trying to set up a nether portal, and it went horribly wrong. It's not too far. It bugged out weirdly as well. I go back through the portal, and it just created new ones. Nowhere near. It didn't, so other than linking to the portal, it just made a new one 300 blocks away, including ones that had the portal textures at 90 degrees to the rest of the portal, so it looked really strange. Nice if I can manufacture that on purpose, but 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're there already. So let's see how this looks. I'm going to build the whole structure first, then muck about with pipes. Building a... Oh, that's going to be annoying. Right. There's always one, isn't there? There's always bleeding one. Eh. Tidy up. The only downside to this place is half of it, as you can see, is a bloody snow biome, so the water freezes over. Which... Ah, crap. If I'm making a lake, that could be a problem. Oh well. Floating lumps of glowstone it is. 3, 1, 2, 3... 2, 3, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I might have knocked the mic then. I don't know if you can hear that. Could do a smaller version here. See how it looks. I don't want it to be too busy, so I'll just look odd. Can't have it going in, but I won't be able to have it going up, as it were. Have it going in, it'll fill up the entire bleeding thing. Boop. Ready? Hope I've got enough granite. Take a good 10 minutes at least to walk over to the place where you can get it from, and then have to go caving. At least I don't have to smelt it or anything. This wasn't the best idea. Ah! Perfectly safe. This is entirely how dam building usually goes, mind. It's very realistic. It's exactly how the Hoover Dam was constructed, down to the horrible injuries and lacerations that destroy your safety equipment. Which, funny enough, the safety equipment they used were baseball caps dipped in tar, left to dry so it goes solid, and that was it. I'm not entirely sure how that would help if a piece of concrete hit you in the face, but I suppose it made people feel better, so that's a thing. Yeah, this should be alright. Yeah. I think this is going to look nice. Either that or terrible. It's one or the other, really. It's very little middle ground with my builds. It either looks amazing or like a pile of arse. Go big or go home, I suppose. He said making a small dam. Oh, actually, that does remind me. One of the ideas behind this build is because it's a castle which has been added to over the ages, and then there's a town around it, which is also one that's grown up over centuries, theoretically. It means I can... what I like to think of as a modular build. Because rather than being one big thing that is going to look odd until it's completely finished in about 3 years' time, it's lots of little bits that add on, and that helps really work that. It works with Minecraft's nature of being constantly updated as well, because newer stuff, well, can look a bit different, even if it's just slightly different doors or whatever. Or a different kind of flower. Or one of the new really creepy looking rabbits. God, they look weird. I saw some for the first time the other day and I was scared the life out of me, those things. They don't look... they just look wrong. It's the proportions of their massive back legs that stick out. And the way they don't fold up like rabbits' legs do. I do like the fact you can eat sheep though. It's almost entirely pointless, but you can eat sheep. If you're farming them, you're farming them for wool. So it is essentially... actually, it's not done that. It does. It is part of the ongoing nerfing of the pig, as I'm going to call it now. Like the taming of the shrew, but bacony, and nothing like the taming of the shrew. Ah, hang on, this doesn't look right. What have I done here? So that should be... ah. Okay, so that's all wrong. Yay! Derby, derby, derby. Right, now to say, the best laid plans of mice and men are very seldom similar. Because one of them's a mouse and probably likes cheese, whereas if it's a plan made by a human, it's probably less cheese oriented. Yeah, it's a famous old saying, that one. The hell am I talking about? So that should be... that was... how now? That should be there. That was the problem. In a 3... 1, 2, 3. Need another toe, I think. Yeah. Just whatever. I'm going to put towers on it anyway. I can always just change it later. Should I make... yeah. Everything's in 3, so I can kind of get away with changing this being the granite without looking too over the top. Oh, if you know something really weird, there was about an 8-month period where, because of stuff going on, including my brain going weird, which is one of the main reasons. Well, I say weird, weirder might be a better description. I didn't actually play any computer games. I know, it was freaking weird. I don't understand it myself. It was me doing it. Oh dear, not having that. Get the foundations underneath where it's hidden. We're not having that showing, no. Even if we will be at the bottom of the lake. And if you want to do about the cows, my plan is just to flood the lake and see if they swim. They might live. And if they do, I'll get loads of wheat, lure them over, and then murder them and eat their skin. Usual tactics. Or Tic Tacs, depending if you like mint or not. Never did find out what the orange ones are flavoured as. What the flavour of the orange ones is. Me, I'm English good. I'll finish this layer, then go and kip again. Isn't it? That is exciting. I can hear weird noise in the background. I'm not sure if there's someone outside making strange noises or if my stomach's gurgling very quietly. Is that one piece of snow? Oh no, yes it is. So this place here is a snowbank. Oh, mountains and rain. It's just like Wales. What's that? Makes me nostalgic, but it mainly makes me damp. Do. Snore. Tasty doors. What aren't you on fire? Oh, there we go. It's not often I get to ask why someone isn't on fire. For one thing, the answer is usually because I haven't set them on fire. So what's the point in asking? If I had set them on fire, I'd bloody well know about it. I'd be laughing at them, so of course I'd know about it. Yeah. Anyway, as I said previously, about my brain going insane. We'll say no. Yeah, it's one of those long-term whatchamacallit things. I'm still not really able to work with sure the videos aren't going to be super regular. I mean, I'm going to aim for 3 a week, because that's quite a nice, not round in the slightest number. It seems like it should work quite well. Oh, that right? Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, it's a sensible goal. It's one of the things where, you know, a lot of people it often comes up is, oh, would you want to do YouTube for, you know, making a living sort of thing? And then what, having deadlines, piss off. Maybe when I'm less mental, or at least more manageably mental. Yeah, otherwise I'm just going to get wound up trying to get things done on top, so that's silly. Mainly do this because, well, no, the reason I kind of got into YouTube is, well, for one thing, I like YouTube videos. That's a start. So if you don't like YouTube videos and you want to make YouTube videos, you're probably either just in it for the money or you're just strange, even by my standards. Yeah, and I know some pretty strange people. At least one of them watches these videos. Trying to work out which one of you it is. You know the one I'm referring to. Yes. You have the eyes. Yes. Da. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. The reason I got into it is because, well, I like playing games, I like pissing about, and I have a tendency to ramble to myself incoherently whilst doing so, in a way that I've been told is mildly entertaining. So, seeing like it made sense to record myself doing it and have other people get entertainment from it. You know, the only real goal with this channel really is that if I make one person smile with every video, just once, then it was a good video and worth the effort. It's only a little thing, but you know, every little helps. And that's as the price. Ah! Oh, that's handy. Yeah. Very serendipitous knee shattering there. Right, what do I do with those 3? Yeah. It's not going to be entirely even with this, but yeah, but it should be alright. Yeah. It's going along quite nicely. It's a lot brighter than it could be. If I'd just gone with a stone brick and maybe different textures of brick, it would have been a bit weird. I mean, I don't really want to use clay brick for this, because clay brick for a dam would look strange because it would be a terrible idea in real life. I mean, yeah, just, God, it'd be hilariously bad. Oh yeah, and when I first put the floor plan down for this, which, as we've now seen, was completely wrong anyway, I did actually put it facing the other way, which actually would have meant the dam was backwards. Yeah, 'cause a backwards dam isn't a very good dam. You could say it would be damned. No. By the way, I've played that game, Damned. Wait a minute. What have I done wrong here? What's that grey there? Or have I just been a derp? Eh. Tip, tip. Tip. God damn it. It's been before, not 3. Oh, it's fine. I'll just knock that down. I can remember how to climb a piece of filth. Yep, yep. Flip, flop. Sniff, sniff, pop, pop. Noises. So that means that one should be blip. 1. As long as it's equal, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, dig with me pick. And digging soil with a pick is actually something I've done in real life. Because if soil gets compacted, it's actually quite good. I mean, a mattock's better because it's got a broader blade. Especially designed for earth moving, really. But one end of a pick will actually do quite well. I forgot to do the... Oh, I can't really, anyway. I can't really do the horizontal bits on these. They're not thick enough. That's not bad, mind. That's not bad, considering the complete lack of effort that went into it. I think it's even. If it ain't, someone will let me know. Probably man bear. Yeah, kind of funny being, knowing people who have real Minecraft OCD problems. You could say, because the whole it has to be symmetrical and everything. When I really don't have that problem, and I like annoying people. Yeah. Yeah, get rid of that. Needs more digging, but be more impressive. I think it's going along very nicely. It's just a little curve. It works. Sometimes you only need a simple thing. Pretty much the reason for most of my forms of employment. Depressing. See what that looks like. I don't really want to dig out more of that. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was granite and therefore worth picking up, but it's not. I'll take that down as well. Oh, that's nice. That's actually a little imposing. That's good. Might need to take it up higher. But that's not really a biggie. Babidi boo. Skibbly boosh doo. Yep. Gibberish. Why did I do that when I'm going to go? Ah! So that, and I'll just do it that far so it looks like it's built into the mountain a little bit more. I say mountain. Glorified hillock. I like stuff that looks like it's built into other things. It's nice to use the landscape as it is. I mean, with this, I'm thinking the river will probably be out there, like more or less the centre there. Then the river will probably have it flow a little bit sideways and extend this and just kind of follow the contours of the land, rather than terraform it hugely. And then it will come out down here. One of the things I'm thinking of is if I need more space, I might actually expand into that mountain range there. Do a similar thing there, kind of have a city of a series of lakes. I think it could end up looking really cool. Right, now I need to make a small tower. Yeah. Towers. How am I going to do this? So that's the centre. So that's the centre. I might just build up the dirt actually. Do it. So that it's more built into the hillside sort of thing. Then I can, instead of putting a tower, it's more of a raised area on this. I'm going to thicken it out anyway, I don't need to fill it in yet. But it'd be more of a raised area on that side, probably with a little beacony thing on it. Not as in an actual ender beacon thing, but more like something that's got light. Possibly lamps. Lamps would look nice, actually. Yeah, I could hide a redstone block inside it as well, so we could power it that way. Yeah, yeah, that'll look nice. Provide a nice bit of light around here as well. Look very dramatic in the evening, which is very good. Everything's dramatic. Oh yes.